ചെന്നൈ Good evening, team. Hello, Gorak.
Yeah, hi Nirsa. Hi everybody. Yeah, I'm seeing most of us are joining, so I'll start this session in 5 minutes, everyone.
Hello everyone. Can you hear me? Everybody? Am I audible?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Hi Assis. Hi Alan. Everybody.
Good.
How are you guys?
Good. We've been trying on that taste thing. I've been trying on that.
Oh, did you make any success?
Um. Second.
Yesterday I saw some of you were cloning the repo, or I assume you are creating a copy of the repo on your private repository. Yeah, I assume some of you are trying to fix the issues that we were getting. Actually, I saw as well. The issue is with the version that we are installing, the V-test. Maybe we will fix that today. But did you, any of you, tried successfully integrating test? If that is the case, then let's have some interaction, or you can share your experience. Otherwise, I will start.
Yeah, I just have to say one thing. I could not do it with the components. I created like a separate file, and it's vtest config.ts, and I put some config from like Stack Overflow.
Yeah.
But I could not do it with our component though. Just like a simple truthful and false value test, it worked, I think, but not with our component.
Oh, and was it working with that that config.js? Yes, I think.
I can share my screen in a second.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if I'm correct though. I'll just share my screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
So this is like a simple test. So I like commented out our testing component part for now. And I wanted to check. I'll show you like. So I get like this kind of message.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, this is what we want actually.
Oh, okay. And I created this separate vtest.config. This is the code right here that I.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And but when I come back to our test, let me comment. I'll try for this one though.
Okay.
When I hit this, now I get an error. I've not been able to figure out what's the error. It says failed to load. Okay.
URL, right?
Yeah, this is the farthest I have been.
Yeah, actually, it was working. Actually, there is some issue in our in our test file, in our style. Can you once again share your screen access? It was working exactly with that React testing library as well. Let's see if I can assist you. This is failed to load URL. At the rate style / style components, right? Okay. Can you go to product.tsx once?
Yes.
Product.tsx, okay. Yeah. All right. That's fine. I'll try to actually share you. I was thinking something else. It's fine. Yeah, that's great actually. You made it working with that another configuration. Maybe if you are doing it in separate repository, right? Not in our one.
Right now, yeah, I kind of messed up my own repository earlier, and then I again had to re-download and again start over, kind of.
Okay. I was trying to ask you to create a pull request. That's fine. If you can later, you can try integrating in our
Okay,
repository.
yeah, I will
And
try while in the session.
yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm seeing active participation now in our repository, because when I see active participation, then it will provide the update, right? For example, let me see you. It will say like updated 1 hour ago, updated few minutes ago. Yeah, that's why I was able to see that participation. That's great. So most of you are joining and trying to solve. Although it is not solved, the participation is the main thing, I think, because now when I solve this, when I try to solve this, and when it is working with this React testing library, you will realize your what you did as well. So yeah, when you try. Otherwise, when you are not trying anything, then you'll say like, oh, that's fine. I'll do it that way, and that will work. And when you try yourself, and then you'll realize like, oh, I was doing in that way. Now it seems to be we should do it in this way. So yeah, it is making more sense. That's why just try, whether you made a success or not. I think it doesn't matter. What matters more is you will realize what you did. So yeah, let me start from here. Okay, so just a second. Give me a few seconds. I'll open here in here, and let's set up our environment and start from here. I think I did some changes from the web. That's why I need to pull, because when you do changes and then when you do git page, and then when you write git status, yeah, I'm seeing some more, I think branches are also added maybe. Let's say git status. Now I am behind by main by 3 commits. If you, yeah, you know, you can also use VS Code from your web. What I mean is, for example, let me go and open this here. Actually, I made changes from web. That's why I'm saying here. Actually, when you have this repo, when you have your any repo opening in Git, GitHub actually. When you open any repository in GitHub, and then when you just hit dot, then dot in your keyboard, then it will open the web-based version of the environment, VS Code environment. See, this is like our VS Code here, right? That we are working. It is like, I think I'm landing something here. Okay. It is like this VS Code actually. So this is the web-based version of the VS Code. So yeah, actually you can sometimes, if you don't have your PC, or maybe you want to change some code, you can go here and, for example, go in React TypeScript, somewhere here that we were working last time. I did some changes in the folder structure from here for these folders. Now you can write code here in this web-based version. It will, if you are signed in, then it will actually take the settings of your VS Code as well. Yeah, sometimes it will be helpful to you. So yeah, just you need to just type dot and it will open the web-based version. So since there are some changes like these changes, I just want to have those changes in my local repository as well. So we will do git pull. Git pull. We want to pull origin main because there are many branches. We will pull from the main branch here. Okay, so it says some of the files are renamed, like these files. So this file last time, actually Mac OS is case insensitive, means when you have folder name like cart hyphen products in small letter, and when you have another folder like in capital letter with the same name, then those are the same folder. That's why I was unable to do it from here. Actually, in Git, actually in your Git setting, that case setting will by default be true, means your folders will or files will be case insensitive. Maybe you can try and change that setting as well. Yeah, I was just saying that these are not in the standard name. Like I told you, we will be having small letter name, and we will follow the kebab case notation like this hyphen in between and small letters. Yeah, that's the thing we changed. And let's start from here. So we were here, right? We were inside. Yeah, we have some settings here in Vite config. And when I enable these settings, like this is for testing, I was having some issue here. So let's fix it and let's try to test our first component here. Okay, so let me run this in the browser here. So we have these initial components last time. Okay, and let's continue from there. So we need to write some tests here, but there is some issue here because when you go in vtest, we are using vtest. Vtest is like in your, when you use create react app, there is by default test runner, or by default those test environments are installed. So there is React script which help you to run those scripts, and there by default you have the installation of the files called or package called those at the rate testing library /react JSTOM and user event. But here we are actually running our test with the help of, we are executing those scripts with the help of vtest actually. And vtest is a test runner. You can just go to the documentation here. And what we did is we installed this vtest with this command, and then we added this test object in our let me this full screen, in our v.config.js right here, according to the documentation. Here it is saying like, just go to your v.config.ts, and then in that v.config.ts, you'll add it under define config, right? We are under define config, and we are adding this one here. So, right, and then we need to go to our package.json file, where we will actually write those scripts. In our package.json, we have this test vtest. Okay, later we'll see this one as well. And this is all what we need to do. And here you can see some examples, like here it has examples with React. Maybe we can go and see in GitHub how it is configured. So here it is having vtest .config.ts. It's like what Assist did, I think, the separate file for vtest configuration. And there we have this environment. Now it is changed to Happy DOM, I think. And let's see other changes. In package.json, we have that test vtest script. And that's all we need to do actually. Now let's see in components. This is a simple React component, and it is tested inside test folder. You can see basic .test.tsx, and now it is actually testing it with the help of that this test function. And there is something like renderer. We'll see that one. It is easy with React testing library. So this is a simple example actually. And when I go and see, it is created few months earlier, means those packages will be like, it is having latest version of vtest, latest version of vt, this latest here. Actually, when we run in our code, it will install the latest version. But when it is uploaded here, it is having the version at that time. But let's see, and you can see these are the examples actually what I mean here. These are all examples. For example, you can see it is doing this with React testing library here. This is what we want, right? So they are providing the examples in their official website. That's why we can actually trust them, right? So let's see in vt config. So it is similar to our, right? But it is having this environment JS term. That's fine. We have environment JS term as well, but it was not working in our case here. So when we add environment JS term, enable it, it will not work. And there is another setup file, setup.ts file inside src test. Let's go and see what is there, what is inside that file. So when we see inside, we are just exploring right now, okay? So we are just exploring the examples. So it is actually importing React testing library here. When you want to use just term, then we will need to create setup.ts, and we need to actually link it from v.config.ts in setup files, what do we call property? Yeah, setup file property. So that is another thing done here. We will do that, but we don't have to do it when you don't want to use that just DOM package from testing React library. So that's why it is optional for now, because we just want to see our test working. So let's go in TS config, and in TS config, it seems everything is fine. Okay, and once again, this repository is let me go here once again. It is created a few months ago. That's why when I go to package.json, I'll see the version at that time. So latest means at the time of creation, few months ago. So yeah, when you do it yourself, then it may not work if you install the latest version sometime. For example, these packages are always updating. You need to be careful here. Like this is the vtest that we were using, right? Each and every packages are public. That's why you can see code of their the respective packages in GitHub. So yeah, and you can see it is released last week. So it means we are using this version which is released last week. So these are the versions which are constantly updating. We are using vtest here. It is version 26.0.26.3, right? So this is the version that we were using in our package.json. This is the latest version. And Vite as well. Vite is recently updated to the major version, which is version 4. So you need to also see this one as well. So what is the recent version? Vite in GitHub. So sometimes the version also matters. There are slightly minor changes. You see here 5 days ago it has updated. So the recent version is 4.0.4, and you can see these versions are constantly updating. So sometimes the dependency management, the version updating part is also a painful thing for developer, especially for JavaScript developer, because there are a lot of dependencies in our project. And later when you want to migrate, then it will make you real pain. You need to see their code base. For example, here are a lot of issues. See here with Vite, 435 issues are there with this version, current version, maybe with the previous one as well. But you can go and see there, like 29 minutes ago, there is one issue. So 15 hours ago, there was another issue. So always our versions may also get some instability depending upon the issue here. And when you face the same issue, then our code may not work with the current version. Okay, so that is also we need to care sometimes. Just instead of just to install the versions, you need to see what is the current version when it was updated. Try to go back to the previous version and try to see if it is working with that previous version. All right, so yeah, let's try to do it here. So let's close everything. And we have this not working here, right? And what you can do is you can upgrade to the latest version of Vite, let's say. Let's upgrade this one, this package. And for that, you can, let me go to CD React TypeScript. And what you can do is yarn upgrade Vite. So this will upgrade that package to the latest version. Let me hit this command and let's see what it can do. It has updated some of the dependencies. Maybe we will see it in package this source control, what it changed. So now you can see 3 changes. One change is done in yarn.log. It hasn't actually updated the version directly of the Vite, but it has updated the version of its sub dependencies here. You can see, like now this one is updated. This is the sub dependency, means another dependency of vtest. These are the dependencies of vtest, so their dependencies are updated here. Okay, now once they are updated, many sub dependencies are updated. Now let me see if it is working. Now see, this one is working now. Previously it was not working. It was providing some error there when we try to actually have test here. But now it is working. So when you install Vite recently, then you may already have this in the latest update. That's why it was working. But I installed few days ago, actually. That's why I did yarn upgrade. So these are upgraded. Now it is working. So there is no issue now. So this is fine. Yeah, we can use it. But let's see what happens once again. Now we have test. So what are the other changes we did today? We added vtest here, the script vtest. We need to do that. So another thing is we uncommented it. Okay, now let's try to run the test. So wherever your test is, this is the test file. It may be anywhere in your project, but what you can do is you can just type yarn test command. To run those test files, it will just search for each and every file which are test file. How it will recognize it? By this pattern, this test.tsx. There is a test name, so it will just see the pattern and recognize it. All right, let's see. Okay, now it is failing here, see? It is not passing. All right, so why it is failing? It says test is not defined. So okay, let's go in our test file and see why test is not defined. Oh, this one, test. So where is this function coming from? Previously, I told you it will come from just dump, but we haven't configured that just dump yet. To configure just dump, we need to create, see here, official documentation. In here, it says, actually it is not saying, but when we go there, right here, React testing library, like here we saw there was in bit.config.ts, there was another setup file, which is inside src here. So yeah, inside here. So it is actually setting up that system. So it means we still do not have access to this function, test function. Actually, test is also provided by vtest itself. Okay, so vtest will provide you this function actually. Previously, Asys was actually correctly doing it. So we need to just import our test from vtest. Now it should work. Let's see. Okay, you can see once again it is running. Now it is having another issue. The test is still not passing. Okay, we didn't realize that. Previously, we was assuming that everything is correct inside this style.ts file. So why is this showing in error in this style.ts actually? We are testing product.tsx, but it is showing issue in style.ts. Actually, this is like integration test as well. So if it is a unit test, it should just test this component, only product. But it is also testing this style because style is linked with this product. See here, we are importing style here inside product. So it is also testing that linked portion. This is style.ts. So whenever such kind of test happens, it is called integration. Integration means the connected portions are also tested. So this is also being tested, style.ts. And it is finding some issue here. Inside here, it says when you are writing theme.color.primary, it cannot read properties of undefined actually. So why is this saying in that way? So let's go there. In line number 22 of this style.ts, line number 22, let's go there. Here, yeah. So what we are doing is we are actually getting color from theme. So color may not be there. It is just assuming that. So what we can do is, if it is not there, then do not get the property. This is like optional chaining, right? Optional chaining means go to theme, go to colors, and see if primary is there or not. Otherwise, stop here. If primary is there, go there. So now it shouldn't actually provide that error. Let's see. Oh, there is another error now. Now the error is in line number 36. So we need to check line number 36 as well. So this is how test will fail. So we were not checking if it is there or not, right? If the primary color is there or not. We are just trying to get theme.colors are primary, and it is coming from here actually, here. So it may be there or it may not be there. If I remove this all, the primary is not there. So it will crash our application. That's why we need to actually have that optional chaining operator. So in secondary as well here. So whenever you are getting properties, it is better to write this optional chaining operator to check if the value is there or not. So I think it should pass now. We'll say, see now our test is passing. Now one test passed. Okay, so great. There is some success here. We are successfully passing our test. So it is rendering this product. So what happens here? Let's discuss quickly. So we imported this function from vtest. Vtest is a test runner. Vtest is a test runner that we have installed here. This is the package. Okay, you can say this is just the package which will help provide you some functionalities, some functions as well, and it will help you to write to run this test. So that's why it is called test runner. And render is coming from React testing library. We installed React testing library as well previously, right? Here we have this React testing library, React. From here, this is coming, render function. So you can just go to React testing library for that. React testing library here. So let's go to example. This is the installation part, I think, or just the solution part. It's the discussion part, and you see here, it has imported this from React testing library. We are getting this render function. We are getting this screen function. So if you want to use a screen, then you can also use this one. So this is just an example, simple example that shows you how it is being used. So render function here. So it is rendering your components. See, in our case as well, we have this component here, the product component. We are importing it, and inside render, we will render the component. Right? This is the same thing that is done here. So render function will render your component. And what is this doing? Another one, like there is another one like screen. We haven't used this user event, but there is also, we haven't used screen as well. So screen will do something like this. Okay, but these functions are coming from JSTON. So let's integrate JSTON as well in our environment here. So until now, if most of you are, I assume, are doing together with me. So are you facing some issue to run this test? So is it passing successfully? Can you see this?
Garak, my test is failing on line 11, the image on a style.ts. I don't know if you could just have a look. It's saying default.div is not a function.
Oh, okay. So it is failing somewhere here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe let's try to fix it. Can you share it?
Oh, you want me to share my screen?
Yeah. Is it possible to share your screen?
Yeah, sure. Just a second.
Since div is not a function, right? So don't say that because it is coming from style component. Did you change some code there in line 11?
No, I don't believe so. No. Style.
Okay.
Sure.
For now, you can try commenting this one as well, but we already have styles, right? All the styles here. No, we didn't have all the styles with this. We need styles here as well, right? Didn't I previously provide you with style for this one product? Let me check. Oh, okay. It is not for available for products. We need to actually have more styles here. Okay, Peter, let me send you the required style. Just try to replace those styles with the current one, and try to see if it works there or not. But it should also work here. I don't know why, but let me just fix it on the styling part portion. So actually, for that one, we need to go to the github.com/source. The packet and the repository that we were taking the reference of, that is TypeScript code actually. This one, and we need that styles for our products. Let's go there. Let's go in products, and in product, grab these styles, all the styles from here. All right, and let me replace this one with these styles, and let's see if everything will work or not. Now we may have some issue here. Yeah. It is saying like shipping is not available because this shipping keyword is not same here. It is replaced by but let me see for other one. Do we have all the styles? Yeah, we have all the styles. This is replaced by this stopper one actually. Find it. Yeah, this one. This is actually shipping. And another is we don't have value as well. There is like VAL. This is value. Okay, it should work now. But it says container is accepting SKU actually. But we are passing shipping. Let me just pass SKU and just a random number here. And image is accepting alt, but we are passing ing URL. So we need to fix that because when you go here and see image is accepting alt is string. So let's remove it. Just pass alt. This is like test image, just a test image. Now everything is fine. Everything is fine. Let's try to run this test once again. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, it is failing now. See, can't find variable plugin. Oh, we will fix this later, but right now we are importing everything from style component here. So let me replace this one. This one. Okay. Let's see. Let me run the test once again by yarn test command. Okay, now it is failing on there actually. Once again, need to fix that one. I don't know. It should actually work, but later we'll see why this is providing issue here. But it is better if when you are destructuring, it is better to put this keyword when you don't know whether color is coming or not. But right now, previously we provided the instruction to style component that we are using this theme interface. So it should detect that, but later we'll see, try to fix that. But it is always good practice to actually check for this property. We are actually essentially checking for existence of this property, primary property inside colors by just having this question mark here. So this question mark is checking whether primary is there inside colors or not. If primary property is there, then it will just access that primary operator. If primary operator is not there, or property, you can say primary property is not there, it will not access it. It will not go from this question mark. It will not access it. So it will just stop at this location. But what happens if you don't have this question mark? It don't care actually about this primary property. It will anyhow try to access this primary property. But if it is not there inside colors, then we will see some error. If colors is also not there, we will see some error there. So that's why we are just writing this optional chaining operator to just check the existence. So let's write optional chaining here as well. And let's go inside here. Once again, test is failing. So I think we fixed it. Let me see. Let me run the test once again. And once again, it is failing. Why it is failing? Line number 37. Didn't fix that. Line number 37. It's fixed already. It's saying like here. Okay, cannot treat properties of undefined. Coming from here, it shouldn't actually show this error actually right now because we fixed that line. Let me see. Let me run this once again. Test part. For running test, we don't need the browser. So for now, let me remove it. Okay, need to go inside React TypeScript and write yarn test here. Oh, okay. It's detecting, not detecting the change there. Online number from here actually. Let me see what happens if I remove this line. So I'm doing some hidden trial, seeing if test is working or not. Let's run this test once again and okay. Let's run.
Okay, it is. I think I lost some connection here. Are you able to hear me, everyone? The microphone is changed, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're hearing.
Yeah. Actually, there is. Oh, it changed this line. These three. Let me remove all of this. Try to see. Okay. Okay. Actually, I think this is not detecting these changes here. So that's why. So let me go here, and we are rendering it. That's why it is showing us error. Let's stop the rendering process, and now the test is passing. So what it is doing is it is checking if this product can successfully render or not. So when I enable this portion, I need to enable this imports as well because render is required and the component that we want to test is also required. And here we are importing these styles from this styles for file, and it is saying it is not able to detect that actually. I think I don't know why it should. Oh, we have this here as well. Let's place this all the location here, and oh, Yeah, we just want to fix it, right? Everywhere where there is a color star primary, we will just write this optional setting operator to check whether that colors property exists or not, and then we'll just check for primary or secondary. So there are many theme.color.primary or secondary. That's why I think, let me save it. Now see, this is the issue now. So I think we commented this one. This portion is not fixed actually. This thing with require is not fixed. So I need to comment this one for now. We will fix this. So I will actually remove it from here. And actually I'm not able to comment it. Maybe I can go, let me remove it from here. Later we'll add this line. Okay. Okay, now I think there is another require all the way down as well. Let me source for all the requirement there. Yeah, this is also there. We will fix this require for some. Actually, it is not working with the current setup that we have. That's why there is some issue. Now it says there is some issue in this breakpoint.tablet. It is also not detecting that breakpoint. So these are our custom property that we created. So whenever it is trying to access our breakpoints or colors, there is the issue is coming. So we will write optional setting operator there. So let me search for breakpoint right here. We will have this one, and yeah, I think it should work now. Okay, now our test is passing. So let me send this to you guys. Maybe you can try copying this styles code from this style.ts and just see if this test is working on your case. So this is setting of React testing. So we are trying to test our product component from product.test.tsx. So we just use this three line. You know why test is required. It is the test function. Inside this test function, we need to render our component. That's why render is required. So what do we want to render? We want to render this product component. You can see you want to render the product component here. We want to test the product component. Okay, now just try running this test and see if it is working on your case or not. There may be some issue, and we'll try to fix that issue actually. All right, first pull everything if you are working on the current cloned version of the repository. Otherwise, you can just try copying the code in your one as well. Okay, at this point, I suggest everyone to try working together with me, because this person may not work on your case, and there may be some unexpected issues. So we will try to resolve it right away if you are working. Yeah, yeah, Peter, just see if it is working on your case and just let me know.
Yeah, it's still not working.
It is working?
No, it's still failing on line 11.
Oh, let's see what is the issue then. Maybe
Let me share.
you can share your screen.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. Okay.
So yeah, I'm still failing on line 11 here.
Right. It is still failing there. It says, can you make this a little bigger? Maybe full screen.
Maximize it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oops, sorry.
Right. Maybe can you try copying all the styles? I think you still don't have the latest style.ts folder from GitHub.
Oh, I just pulled from the main literally a second ago, but let me see. Style.ts.
Yeah, it is inside that products folder. Right there. This is what you are opening, I think, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, this
It's
one.
not current.
It's not the current one, actually. Can you pull it again? Let's see what is happening while you are pulling. Okay. There is some error actually. It says your local changes to the following file will be overwritten by the merge. You have local changes as well. So you changed somewhere. Have you committed?
No, I haven't committed. I just
Okay. You are inside your branch, right? You are inside my branch currently.
yeah.
And it says there is some local change in package.json, style.ts, yarn.lock. What you can do is just go to main branch first. Write git checkout main. Actually, there is some change in your current branch. That's why we want to go to the other branch right now. Okay. It says already on main. But
So try and pull again.
No, on the left side, it is saying you are inside my branch, but
yeah,
here
but
it is
saying
saying,
main.
Oh, you are already in main branch, right?
That's what it looks like, but I don't know why it's saying my branch here.
Yeah. Okay. Can you go to source control once? Source control on the left side. Yeah. On the three dot above. Yeah, just click there and go to commit. And can you undo the last commit? Click on undo last commit.
And undo because head doesn't point to any commit.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. There is some issue with this project actually. At first, it is saying that you have some changes here, but now it is not actually in the correct branch as well. Maybe some conflict part. Did you can you do it in another folder? Maybe just try git clone the latest code from GitHub. Yeah, maybe we can fix this later. But
Okay.
right now, to fix the current solution, we can sit later to fix this issue. But right now, maybe you can create new folder and clone the project from GitHub and just run the code.
Okay.
Yeah, on React TypeScript maybe.
I know later.
Yeah, that's fine. And until then, everyone, you just try to run the test as well. And let me know if test is failing on your side as well. Maybe we'll try to fix that. Yeah, it is cloned. First, you need to go to FDB4 there. Yeah, from
Go where?
CD. From your
Oh.
command line. Yeah, let's go to FDB4, doing CD FDB4. Yeah, and the whole command. Yeah, right. Okay, you are inside there. You don't have to. Yeah, you need to install the dependency. Sorry for that. Yeah, just write yarn. Okay. Yeah, just run yarn test now. Let's see what happens.
Oh, okay.
Now it is passing, right?
Yeah.
So because what happens is if you go inside FDB4 from there, go inside React TypeScript, and in product inside SRC, inside components, inside product, now we have style.ts, and this style.ts is different from the previous style.ts that you have, because that was not pulled from GitHub. That's why you didn't have the recent code.
All right. Thank you.
Maybe there is some issue with the changes. There is some conflict. That's why it cannot be able to fetch the or pull the latest changes. That's why it was the issue.
Thank you.
Yeah, great. Yeah, maybe just try to fix the other one as well, and you can ask me. Maybe we can sit to fix it later.
All right. Thanks.
Right. All right, everyone. Anybody else is having any issue with testing the current product? We are testing product component. Are you successfully able to test the product component, or are you getting some issue? Maybe there may be some errors on the terminal. Okay, because last time when I was correcting this one, I just tried to run test. It was providing different issue, but right now I think the version also got updated. So when I did yarn upgrade Vite, many dependencies are updated there in yarn.log, and then test is successfully passing. So if that is the case, you can sometime try changing the versions as well. If it is not working with the current version that you have here, it is 0.26.3 or 4 or 0.0. Maybe you can try going to the previous version with this one as well, and try to see if it runs there or not, and later come back to you the recent one. Try to see here as well. Yeah, you need to hit and try sometimes. In that way as well, you will find some issue. Because sometimes there is the issue with the version itself as well. Okay, usually it is not the issue with the stable version. Sometimes if small versions are changed, like 0.26.4 instead of 3, then with that version and with this version, currently I'm having this 3, right? Later in future, if you have the version 4 here, then you need to consider, you need to just think going back and checking on the current one and to this exact version, and see if it is working with this one as well or not. Okay, you need to have the exact version to run this code. It will successfully run. Otherwise, if you have different version, it may not work. Okay, so yeah, usually these are small issues. It will be fixed instantaneously. There is no big deal with the versions. Sometimes you need to actually see the versions. That is what we are seeing here as well. Okay, so yeah, we successfully tested product component. What we did here is wrote this 3 line and tested it. But what are we actually doing here? See here, it is just checking whether this thing can be seen in our browser or not. This whole thing, or can our browser, is our browser able to render this product component or not? So it is not checking each and everything there. Like if there is add to cart or not, it is not checking this one. It is not checking if there is price or not. It is not checking if there is title or not. but it is just seeing if this whole component can be rendered by our browser or not, by just this line of code. So now it is, previously it was not, right? For example, let's say that, let's say I write something like secondary dot
Gaurav, I think you're muted.
Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, Gaurav.
Yeah, sorry guys, I think I lost connection for a few moments. Is it better now? Can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's return from there. Okay, just let me know if you have some issues with this test, if test is not running, okay? Yeah, what I was trying to say previously here is when I add something there, like this is anything, right? Now it is saying this is not available here. There is some issues, and our test will also not pass. So now when I try to go here, and you can type A, you can press A to run this test once again, and saying the test is passing. Let me go here in product.tsx. Okay, let me do yarn test, and it shouldn't pass there actually, but okay, it is testing product.tsx and not caring about this line here. So this portion is detected by our TypeScript actually. There is TypeScript error here. This is not available. You can say C property is not available here. This is the TypeScript error, but I'm expecting this issue from test as well. So since this is another component, this is not directly product actually. Product is here, but this one is coming from style. This may be some problem with the style previously as well. We are not seeing it is properly working. Okay, we'll dive into that. We'll see how it is testing. But when you do some changes here, like if it cannot be rendered, you have something which cannot be rendered. Now it shouldn't pass the test actually. Now this product component cannot be rendered here. This thing, no, you cannot write such kind of code, right? You need to write at least some JSX here. So if you have like div here, at least this div, and do not have anything here, now your test should pass. Now if I save it, see this test is passing. So if this product is renderable or not, this is the important part here. That is what we are testing. So we are testing if this product is renderable or not. But let's go beyond this this part as well. So what we want to do now is we want to use that just DOM. So we want to take that just DOM and we want to see in our component if we have this add to cart test or not, text or not. Because if you remember previously we discussed something, right? For example, if I go to google.com, if this search bar is not there, then we cannot do anything here. It may be working behind the scene, but if this input field is not there, for example, yeah, I can remove it from here as well, right? For example, let me go and just select this one. This is the search bar, and I can write like this display to none. Now see, if you have a page, Google page, which looks like this, then you cannot do anything, right? Behind the scenes, search is working, everything is working, but you are not seeing that search bar here. Then you cannot search, then you cannot do anything here. So we want to also test these things. So we want to see if we have this button or not. Because when you're in your application, when you are in your application, if you don't have that add to cart button, for example, let me go to this demo site. I think this is not working. So it is having some issue here from the database itself. So Firebase is not working. Seems to be it is disabled for a few moments. I think temporarily disabled because too many requests are sent to this server actually. So now you can see nothing is here, right? Nothing is here. So the API is not working. Then we cannot do anything. We cannot see the product. We cannot filter it. it is not happening. So we want to check this part as well. We want to see if we have this add to cart button or not first. So for that, we need to take help of our JSTOM. So what JSTOM is, you can go here and search for JSTOM. And this is actually, we just want to use it with React testing library. And you can see we have already installed the package in our folder as well, in our repository as well. Here, this is available here. And from JSTOM, we want to take this screen out from JSTOM actually. This is from DOM. So actually we will see how we can take that screen from React testing library as well. But JSTOM will provide you something like this, something like this, query by test ID, query by get by text, to be empty, DOM element to be visible, something like this. And we'll take help of those and we'll try to use it. But first we need to set up JSTOM in our project. It is not done. Previously, when you went to this vid test and when you saw the integration with React testing library here, what it has done is it has actually created a setup.ts file inside src here. So inside here, inside test, it has created this setup.ts. Let's also create our setup.ts file. Then we'll integrate JSTOM there. So let's create inside src setup.ts. You can just write setup.ts, but what is this setup about? This is about test. So setup test.ts. So here we will import that library. That library is, or you can say that package is called this one, testing library for slash JSTOM. Let's have it here. Okay, we successfully imported it, but okay, this is fine for now. And we need to do setup in tsconfig, not here, in vid.config. What we want to do is we want to write this another line, and we will mention there we have a setup file here, and that setup file is having JSTOM. Just take that JSTOM from that setup file. So for that, we need to actually let know this vid about our file existence. So we'll write setup setup test.ts. Okay. Now let's see, something is wrong here. Expect is not defined. That's fine. So now let's go to our oh, it is saying expect is not defined, right? All right. Maybe we need to do something more to our setup. It is happening because in our okay, not here, in our components. Okay, we are using this JSTOM here. We are using this JSTOM, but we need to define what is coming from that JSTOM. So from JSTOM, we will receive something like this, some function like expect. So and we need to actually define it here as well. Let's see whether we can find it or not. Maybe we will go to another setup which is done here. Let me go here. And let me go to feed config. It has setup file inside setup.ts. It has provided us example so that we can go there and grab it. Okay, it is having this mock server here. This is the different part. So okay, maybe we can quickly find this solution by just searching about the issue. So setup is not defined in test actually. It's the issue, and we can fix it. Maybe we need to do some extension. I was expecting something from React testing library. All right. Okay, this is the issue that we have. Okay, this is what we want actually. So we want to expect, we want to have this from vtest, and we want to extend it from our React testing library. Actually, essentially, we need to do this there. So let me copy this portion, and we need to import matcher from React testing library, just a matcher, and we will actually say, essentially what we are doing here is we are using React testing library and vtest together. So otherwise it cannot know whether we are doing it from React testing library or vtest. Okay, let me see if it will pass or not. Okay, it is saying once again the same issue. Let's see. Same thing. Let me see if I can add this in our TS config as well. I'll let TypeScript know we are having this setup inside SRC. We have this setup test.ts here. I'm not sure this will fix the issue, but it is not finding. Is not actually able to detect these changes from here. We don't have anything. Let's see what happens. Still the same issue. So somehow it is not able to detect this configuration from setup test. Okay, let me see if we need to write some more. Maybe we need to have that global as well. So global is false. Let's make this global true. What is the difference? Okay, maybe this is the issue because the global is turned off. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can have this global true and see if it will work. Still the issue is there. Still it is not working. Okay. Assuming that this should work. Okay, now it is working. Something is wrong here with VS Code as well. Yeah. Sometimes we need to check multiple times if it is the issue with VS Code not detecting the change here, or we are using this hot reload server from vtest, or the test runner from vtest, we can say. And now it is working. So actually, let's see by reverting it. Let's see. Let me remove it now, the global true, and see what will happen. Okay, it's still passing. Let me do yarn test once again. Now it is failing. So this is the issue because of this property not having this global property, global true there. So when you change something, make sure you are stopping it and try to run it once again. And maybe you can stop it and try to run it. Sometimes your VS Code will also not detect. Most of the time that will not be the case. Most of the time you should think like you are having something is wrong in your code. Actually, you need to think in that way. Sometimes if everything is fine, you are checking it multiple times. If there is the correct thing in your code, then just try running it once again in VS Code. Maybe reload it. This is the rare case. Most of the time, the error will be there in your code itself. Okay, so what we did here, we did that, integrated this JSTOM with VTest actually. We integrated them together inside this set of test. And let me see if I can remove it and it will work once again, because I think it is also not needed there. This portion. Okay, let me try to run this once again. Now it is working. So we don't need to change our TypeScript configuration. We don't need to change tsconfig. We need to only change with.config. We added this one and this line, and we created this set of tests, and we added these lines. And this will now provide us access to the functions available in JSTOM. So what are those functions? Actually, what we can do now is you can now go inside product.test.tsx. Now we want to see if we have our add to cart button in our component or not. So what we can do is, so because we have accept from where, from vtest, let me import it here as well. Import expect from vtest. Now what we can do is, if we can use this function, and here we will actually use screen from React testing library. So from React testing library, you will have a virtual screen. Because we don't have browser here, that's why we want some screen. This is like a virtual screen, the screen that you will see when you render in your browser. But right now we don't have access to browser here. That's why we need virtual screen here. And we want to see in that virtual screen if we have that that add to cart text or not, this text or not. So what we will do is, in our screen, now we will use function from JSTOM. There are many functions available. See, a lot of functions. These are the functions available in the screen. So we can use any of them. Find by text. We'll talk about those, but here you can see get by all text. So here you can see, let's go to this one, get by text, this one. So we want to get the text, which is add to cart. We need to write exact text there. So the text is add to cart, right? This one. So we want to check if this is available or not. Add to cart. Now we will use another function that is called, see how many functions are available from the name to. So to be null if you want to check whether it is null or not. So to be less than if you want to check whether it is less than. So similarly, you will have to be greater than, to be true key. So to be required, whether it is required, to be undefined. So we want to check to, let's say for let's go for to be, and okay, to be in the document. Let's choose this one. So we want to check whether we have add to cart in our document or not. Okay, this is all what we want. Let's run this text and it should pass. See, this is passing. It means we have this add to cart in our product.tsx. Just watch this carefully. What will happen if I have add to carts here? Now we don't have add to cart. We have add to carts, right? Now it should fail our text. We don't have exact same text that we are testing here in our product.text.tsx. Let me save it. And now can you see this text is now failing actually, because this text here and this text here are not matching. So it is now saying you don't have this button actually. We don't have this exact button. Actually, we don't have this button, which is named add to cart. We have a button which is called add to carts. That's why you want to actually change here as well if you want to have that same. Now test will pass. So in this way, we will check whether we have existing buttons or existing, you can say text for now, because we are dealing with text. Okay, you can check for other text as well. For example, we have like hello from product component. Okay, so let's see whether this text is available or not. So we will do the same thing twice, and we want to test for this text. We'll write this here, and let me write product components here. Now these are different. Product component and product components are different. Now let me save it. Now see, the test is failing. If I write product component here, now the test is passing. So when such thing is happening, for example, when you write product components, when you go in your terminal and scroll above, you will see exact DOM here, because this is not a browser, right? So you will see DOM in this way. See, DOM is like a browser. What you will see on the browser? On the browser, you will see free shipping. There we'll have a div called hello from product component, and we have a button here as well, right? You can also test this free shipping text or not as well. So you can do once again get by text, and this text here, free shipping. Oh, this one. Let me type it here, free shipping. And when I save it, now test will fail because the text is not matching actually. So this one actually is pointing here, but this text is not matching. Free shipping. So when I go here, free shipping is actually having exclamation at the end. So let's have it there as well. And when I save it, okay, still, do we still have, oh, there as well, components? Because we only have component, we need to fix it as well. Yeah, now it is passing. But if you remove it, it will not pass. So in this way, we will test for our components. Okay, we used just DOM as well as React testing library, React. So we used vtest. So from vtest, we are actually using, you can just grab it here in the same line as well. We are using two functions like text, test, and expect. So sometimes you will see something like it. Okay, this is the same thing. You can either write test or it. Okay, these are the two same thing. Sometimes you will see two different words, and don't be confused that these are similar functions. All right, so yeah, this is the little overview about React testing library together with vtest and how we can test our components. And this is not all the things that we will do. We want to do something more as well. If you remember, previously we installed another package. And what is that package? How many packages did we install to test our components? Can you guess? Altogether, how many packages are there?
3.
Yeah, 3, right? What are they? 3 packages. The one is this React testing library @testing library / React. Yeah, you can go here in our package.json. These are the 3 packages, right? So another one is just DOM and user event. But there is another one as well for testing components. We are using another one as well, right? And can you guess what is that? This one as well, right? vtest. It is also required. This is the test runner. So you can say altogether we are using 4 packages here to only test our React component. So altogether there are many sub-dependencies. Among them, 4 of them are for testing our React components. All right, guys, so this is the little basic about testing. Now we will move to our context portion. Later we'll see testing as well together. And yeah, do you have some confusion questions or something not working on your side? Yeah, do you want to ask me something before we move to the another section? I think this is slightly complex to you, right? Is it making some sense what we are doing here regarding testing components, or do you have confusion? Maybe you can give me some suggestions. It is becoming slightly harder to you. Okay, then let me move this to GitHub, and we will go to the context part. What we did is using just dump with yeah, to test product component. Actually, we tested product.tsx here. Oh, sorry, not tsc. It was tss. Okay, this is just a message. You can just see and just understand yourself there. Yeah, this all code is in GitHub now. Maybe you can clone it and run it in your own PC as well, and see if it is working on your side as well. Now let's move to the context part. Maybe we can take some break before and then move to the context portion. All right? Will it work for you guys?
Yes.
Okay, then let's meet after 10 minutes, and then we will add some features here in our product.tsx. Sorry, yeah, product.tsx. All right, so I'll see you in 10 minutes, guys. Yeah, hello everyone. Can you hear me, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, let's continue. Oh, okay. Am I sharing my screen?
Yes, you are. We can see it.
Okay. Yeah, we talked something about test. Just try to test your other components as well. You have your card component, you have your filter component, right? You have these common components as well. Yeah, you can go in every component and just create another test file, right? Something like checkbox, checkbox dot test. You need to write test in between. Okay, otherwise it will not detect the file, test file, and tsx. So now here the same thing. Okay, we need that test function from vtest. Oh, not vtest. Where is it coming from? Is it from vtest? Am I correct here? Yeah, we are using vtest, right? To
Yeah,
grab
I think so.
that test. So yeah, you need to import another one, right? You need to import your render function from React testing library React. We need these two, and you need to import which file do you want to test. We want to test checkbox, right? Just import this checkbox from checkbox. Okay, now these are all done. Now what we'll do is we will use this first function test. This function requires two arguments. First argument is just the name of the test. So this should test checkbox component. Okay, you can say this should render. Later we can change the name as well. And the second argument is the function. Here we will use this another function called render, and inside this render function we want to render this checkbox. So we will write checkbox here. Checkbox. This is all what we want to do. Something is wrong here. Is missing. Okay. See in checkbox, let's go to checkbox, and checkbox is accepting something here. See, it is accepting class name, label, handle chains. Means whenever you are rendering checkbox, you need to pass this these values. Let me make those optional. Let's see what happens. All of them are optional here now. And oh, something is wrong here because yeah, we are making this one as well optional. So okay, let's not make them optional because we want to see what happens here. So here we are rendering checkbox because checkbox is actually accepting some props here. See, class name prop, right? Label prop, handle chains prop. We need to pass those props here as well. For example, label. So you can just pass test label. This is done. And another one is handle change, right? Handle change as well. So let's say this is just a simple function. And here we are actually, we want to pass on handle change. We want to pass input is string and it is void. So we need to pass while we are calling this handle change function here, we will accept input, but it is not returning anything. So this is like test input for now. Okay, let me see what happens. Actually, we will see about those things. That's why I'm just writing test here. I'm just trying to see only if this checkbox renders or not. So when I see here, it is saying unexpected empty arrow function. So let me just write test. So it is returning simple test string. So let's see if it can actually render this checkbox or not. Now, when I write yarn test here, when I go to, I think it is already on here. See, we have two tests now, because one test is coming from checkbox.text.tsx and another one is from this product. Let me run this one more time, yarn test. And you can see now two tests are passing. So one is this one, another one is this one. So it is automatically detecting the files which are called test files, and both of them are passing. But when you do not write this label here and save it, still it is saying this is passing. There is TypeScript error already here. I'm assuming that this will provide some suggestions here as well, but it is not able to check for those props. So those props are coming from here actually, this label, and let me see where it is used, value label. So we can see something is regarding those props, something is not working here properly. But here we can clearly see something is missing. So we need to pass it for now. But in future, we will talk about this in brief, because we haven't talked about, we just talked about the basic things, how we can just render it. We are not currently concerned about this one. Okay, so these things has to do, we need to do something more here. That's why we will come to test portion slightly later. But for now, you can just try creating each and every test file for loader as well, loader.test.tsx, and for app as well, for cart as well, for filter as well, and try to do something more as well from JSTOM. And there is another library we haven't used, that is called user event. It is here. So on your one, just try to see if you can use it or not, and we'll come back later, because I was assuming that you will do some hit and trial here. You'll see whether you can run the test or not. And later when I do it here, then maybe it will provide you more help. Maybe you can ask me some questions as well. So right now I'm stopping the test portion and I'm moving to the context part. Okay, we have left the context part here. And we want to actually make this functional. This is a static product component for now. It is not accepting anything. It doesn't have any dynamic things here. We want to fill those dynamic things from React now. Okay, so yeah, just try to use this with checkbox as well. For now, just let me just commit this one as well. Okay, so let's go to product component right here. So now we need to start our server. Let me see. I need to make this little smaller, and I want this in here. Okay, let's put this on the right side. Oh, okay. So now let's run our project, and it is in here. A loader is coming here because maybe in our app.tsx we are only showing loader. So we are showing filter here as well. I'll hide it for now. So hide filter, and now for products found, this may be coming from our products, because products.length. Okay, products found. It is not actually rendering products here. We want to directly render product for now, product. So for now, okay, where is this actually loader coming from? Do we have some loader here, right? And we are having loader here, and we are having loader here. So let's disable that loader here as well. Now I'll disable this one here as well. These all are disabled. Now I'll just grab this product component. I'm just trying to render this product component here. Let's see product, and maybe we can use now the relative instead of this relative URL, because we have this alias called @, and now we can go inside components from here and convert this relative URL to absolute URL. Right, save it. Now we have this product here. It doesn't have image. We'll work on this one. So so just think, what are the things that we need here, and where are they coming from? Okay, so what I'm saying is, how can we get this? Maybe SKU, maybe product information. Where are they? Can you just see? How can we get the information of the products? Maybe from context, right? And from context, in context we have already fetched the product, right? So but this is just a single product, isn't it? We need multiple of them. So how can I display multiple products here? Currently it is a single product, right? Do we need to render another component instead of product to get multiple products? Yeah, because this is a single product. It is rendered inside another component called products, which is not here currently. Okay, we'll create it later and we will have multiple components here. But currently we only have products. Previously I created products as well, and you can see in our video, but it is not here in our code base. Okay, later we'll fix that, but here we need something. So what we need is, when I click on this add to product, let's see on our final output what happens. Let's go here and I just want to remove it. Do we have another one? Yeah. So I just want to go to that. Let me grab it from somewhere here. I think it is already in the history. We already opened it previously. Yeah. Right here. So I just want to go to this final application. So what happens here is, when we click on, oh, we don't have the access. Okay, now it is not good. There is no access to the final application that we can work. Maybe we can host it ourselves. It will take some time. Let's not actually do that right now. So we need to think about it here. So what was happening previously is, can you tell me what will happen when I click on that add to cart button? What should happen actually? When we click on add to cart, what is the purpose actually of having that add to cart button there?
Add more similar product.
Yeah, can you repeat again, please? What was that? It
should
yeah.
add more of the same product.
Yeah. It should add this product in the cart actually, right? This product, whatever the product is, it should add to the cart. The cart will be updated, right? The cart value will be updated, isn't it? when you go to real website, like something like maybe maybe I need to create account to add in cart, but when you go to this e-commerce website, I don't know if we have that add to cart or not. There we have add to list. Maybe there will be some button called add to cart. Let me go to the website here in Nepal. See, this is another e-commerce website. I think it is available. Add to cart button. Let's go and pick any random product. And yeah, I can click on add to cart. Now what will happen is it will ask me to sign in. Okay, so after signed in, it will actually add this product to cart. Cart will be updated. It will say that this product is in cart and the quantity is 1, and we can increase the quantity as well from here or from the cart as well. So in our own case as well, when I click on add to cart, the cart should be updated. Actually, what was happening in the final product is, final application is, when I click on here, the cart will be opened here from right to, it will just pop out from right to left. So cart will just open here when I click on add to cart. So cart will open on the sidebar. And we will see the product in the cart. Okay. So actually we need to update that cart essentially from here, right? When I click on add to cart. Am I correct? So let's try to do it. Okay, cart related things are here. The cart related things are inside cart context. So in context, we have cart context here. So everything related to cart are here. This is the cart provider. And this is for summing all the things, all the cart, summing total. We don't have other hooks here. Maybe we'll create other hooks related to cart. We have use product cart. We haven't created anything here, but cart related things will be here. And when I click here, those cart related things will be executed. Are you getting what I'm saying? We need to communicate with that cart context actually, essentially. Okay. When we click on add to cart button. So in our cart context, the cart context provider is just a context. But we have use product cart. If you remember previously, I told you we will create three hooks here. So one is to manage those products, one is to manage total, and another one is to manage whether you want to open or close cart, for example, or whether you want to update cart information. So those things will be managed from here. So let's complete these hooks, and then we will actually use it in our product component, because there what will happen is when in our product, when I click on add to cart, that pop-up should open. It means I need to create we will continue and complete it, but we will create another hook called use cart.ts as well. So what this will do is this will actually open or close the cart. Okay, this hook will just open or close the cart. This one, use product cart.ts, this hook will actually manage products in cart actually. And this one, so this will actually manage total, this may be total amount, total products, right? Total product info in cart. Let's see. That's why we have 3 hooks here. Okay, so let's go to use product cart hook and let's try to manage products from there. And then we'll go to use cart total. Actually, use cart total will sum all the maybe the number of products available in the cart or total price available in the cart, right? And then it will be related, it will actually communicate with this other as well. These are all linked together. We will link them up together. Maybe, for example, let's go here, and yeah, you can see already we have created some things in our use product cart as well. So let's complete this one. And we are starting from use total, and then we'll go to use product card, and then we'll go to use card. Okay, what we want to do here is we want to calculate total. So we want to calculate total price. Actually, we want to calculate total number of products available. Actually, okay, we want to do those things, and later we will actually return all the things that we have done here. Okay, so let's create some functions. Yeah, previously we discussed that we will create some functions. Let's activate that one, and this is to calculate total price. So total price of what? Total price of products. So do we have products? We will receive products actually, and we will update the total price. So how can we get products here? Use total in use total hook. Can we import product, or how can we get product here? Products, maybe. We want to access products, right? Let's say that, let's say currently, let me just have some dummy data related to products. Products are array. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. These are just element. Later we'll have object in there. Now we have these products somehow accessible here. And then what we will do is inside this function, we will actually find total price of the products. So products are already here. Do you know how can we sum this all together? Let's say that these are product price available. These are currently just numbers inside array. How can we sum this together and have one final output? How can we do that?
Reduce method.
Yeah, reduce method. Okay, so and we want total quantity as well. So we want to do multiple things. Let's create a single function then. Function, you can say this is related to cart, total things in cart, right? Something like cart total, and we'll do everything here. So the first thing is we want to calculate total price, and later we will calculate like total number. So let's say if you want, so const total product quantity, you can say. Okay, first let's calculate total price. So let's say that we have products here. Later we will accept product directly here, right? We will pass products as parameters, and directly we will accept products here. These are products. All the products are already available here. Okay, when we call our cart total function, we will pass products. But for now, we are just accessing these products from here. So total price will be, so what do we need to do? We need to actually use reduce method, which is available in products. So how to use reduce method? What should I pass here? Can you help me, guys? What should I do here inside reduce method? How many arguments are needed for reduce method? How many of them? Two. Yeah. The second one, what is the second argument? We'll talk about first one.
The first one is the sum, and the second one is the like current value.
Second one is like current value, but at the starting point, it is initial value, right?
Initial, yeah.
Yeah. Current value will be on the first argument. So it is initial, or the current one is 0 as well. But the first argument, what is the first argument? The second argument is just a number called 0, right? And what will be the first argument?
I think there will be like two, one for accumulator and one for the current value.
Current value, and yeah, we will do it inside function. It means first argument is function.
Yeah. Oh yes.
So we need to create a function, and inside function, the first argument is it current value or accumulator?
I think it's accumulator.
Okay, so let's say that instead of calling it accumulator, that is just accumulating something, right? Accumulating means we are creating total or sum, right?
Yeah.
You can say any name. Name can be anything. So the second argument is current value. Current value means the current product, right?
Yeah.
Current product, you can say. Okay, so we can do some here. So what should I do here then?
Okay, like sum plus equals to current product.
Yeah, current product. So what is this current product? We need to type in TypeScript. We need to type everything. What is this sum actually? Sum is it
It's a
number,
number.
string? It's a number. Okay, that's fine. And what is this current product?
For now, it's number.
No, current product is a product actually. Because we are yeah, for now it is a number. You are right. You are correct. For now it is a number. So this is fine. But in our case, here, where do we have some products? I think we don't have any products. Okay, maybe I can get some products from the repo itself. What I'm saying is final repo is here, and inside here we have a folder called static, and we have products, and oh, I think we have something called JSON here, and we have product. These are all the products. And this is a single product. So let's copy, instead of having that random things, right? Let's copy two products, okay? And let's have it here in products value. Right here. Now we have real products, okay? These are the products that we have. Later it will come from API. Currently we just want to do it here. So now just tell me, what is the type of the product, current product? Current product means either of them, right? Either the first one or the second one, isn't it? This one, this is the product, right? Yes, this is an object. And what is the type of that object? We have already typed out product, right?
Right.
So where can I go to see the type? In model, right? Here. You see I product. So this is the type of the product. Now, instead of saying this is of type product, you need to say current product is of type I product, right? I product. It is also object, but it is a specific object having only these properties. You cannot have any other properties apart from this. That's why you need to say in TypeScript, what is the type of sum? It is just a number. Number can be anything, okay? Maybe sometimes if it is only positive number, if sometimes it may be negative number, but current product, it is not object. It is object, but object is just a general term. It is a specific object of type I product. So we need to type it by just having the same name, I product. So I think I will get some suggestion here. No, maybe because of some issue there. We just have our 0 here as well. So I product is not giving me any suggestion. We haven't exported it. I have already exported it. Why am I not able to? Yeah, VS Code will actually help you. So, but sometimes you need to do it yourself. So you need to type import. So where should I go? I just want I product. Is it a named export or a default export? We need to go and see there. It is a named export, right? So now what I can do is I need to destructure it, type I product, and from where I can use absolute path now @model / you don't need to type index if there is an index name. You can just type @model. But yeah, it is defined but never used. We have already used it, isn't it? Isn't it the same name? I product.
Is a typo, is
I think
product.
yeah, product.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. Now it is showing me the suggestion as well. Okay. Yeah, thanks guys. Okay, so yeah, we imported it, we typed it. Now you can say, now we cannot write current product plus sum here, right? Current product is not a number. We cannot sum number with object. So what should I write here to make this sum, to calculate total price? Because price is here, right? Inside product. Each and every product is having price. We just want to sum these two together. So this one and this one together, and we just want final output. So what should I do?
Current product dot price and add it to sum.
Oh yeah, that's correct. So we need to just access that current product, and when I just write dot there, you will see all the properties that are available. You cannot write any other property which is not here. Okay, you cannot write anything which is not there. It will give you type error. So you can only write the properties available there. But in JavaScript, you can do that. That's why TypeScript is helping you here. Current product or price, and then
Add it to sum.
Times number.
add it to sum.
Sum, yeah.
Add it to sum. Okay. Okay, so sorry about this. Will it provide total sum now? What do you think? You can write this in shortcut. Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah, plus equals to here. So you can just write here, if you just want sum equals to sum plus all the time, you can write here sum plus equals to, and it should be in this parenthesis as well. This is another syntax, but you can also write this syntax as well. Looks also cleaner. But what will happen if you have, let's say these are, you can add as many products as you want in cart, right? Let's say you have this product. This is a single product, let's say, and this one, this white t-shirt. Let's say you want to buy 2 white t-shirt, and you want to buy this this product, only one. So it will not provide you correct sum now. You are only calculating sum. This one, assuming this one as a single product and this one as a single product, right? What will happen if you have 3 products? 1 from here and 2 from here. It will not work, right? What should we do there then? We want to know how many products are there, right?
Yeah.
So essentially, we want to know the quantity of the products. So we can do it here. If we have multiple products, just multiply them with the quantity, right?
Yeah.
Do we have quantity? Yeah. So we need to just multiply with the current product dot quantity. We have quantity already here,
No.
is it? We don't have it. Okay, we need to actually have that quantity as well, but it is not available, right? So okay, then quantity will not be there actually in product, is it? It will not be in the product itself. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
The quantity will not be there by default in the product, because quantity is not defined for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, every people can have different quantity. Then can we calculate quantity ourselves? Maybe let's say we will do that from somewhere else, and we will send it while we are updating product. See here, we are accepting in cart total, we will not have product here actually directly. What will happen instead is we will get products from somewhere. And these products will be called when this cart is there. So this product will have that quantity. It will send that quantity. It should send that quantity. So we are just accepting products here. Okay, it should be of type I product, right? I product. But now here is one takeaway. These are products, right? This is an array of I product. But there will be one difference here. And I'm saying this products is not array of I product. Will it make some sense? Will you understand? What I'm saying is whatever products we are getting here is not type of I product. See here, we have I cart product as well. And there we have quantity, right? We have I cart product. What we did here, this I cart product is extending I product. Extending I product means it will contain all the things from I product and it will add quantity there. Are you getting me? So I cart product means product in the cart. Product in the cart also contains quantity, right? Product in the cart should also contain quantity, not for general product, only for those products in the cart. Products in the cart will differ for individual person, right? So for individual person, it should add quantity dynamically. It means this here, I products is not of type I product. Instead, it is of type I cart product, right? So let me see. Actually, it should be of type I cart product instead of I product. Okay, I need to write I cart product here, and I need to get I cart product from model. Now, this can't find the name. This is of type sum and the current product. So it should be now I cart product as well. Okay, so now you have the number. Now when I write current product dot, now you have the quantity actually. See how this quantity is added here. This is added for each and every person. So we haven't called this car total from anywhere. So when we call this car total, we will pass quantity at that time. Okay, and then we'll realize how quantity is passed from there. But right now we are just calculating the total price. We are just assuming that we have quantity, and now we are calculating total price from that quantity. Okay, so since total price is calculated here, we can just send this total price. We need to update this total here. So what do we need to do? Where is this total coming from? Use cart context. And this total is here, and this total is of type I cart total. What is I cart total? I cart total contains total price. But we need to calculate product quantity. We need to calculate currency code. We need to find currency symbol because each and every person should have different currency code, different currency symbol, different product quantity, right? These are different for each and every person. That's why they are in cart total. So what we need to do here is, for now, we have total price. We will just create a total, or we can just update this set total. So set total is of type, set total is accepting object. If you see here, this is set total, right? Set total, and total is of type I cart total, means set total should also send a type of I cart total. So I need to send total here, but other things are missing. When I hover over here, it is saying, oh, did you mean set total? Set total is here actually. not able to find it. And oh, am I writing it inside this cart total? Yeah, I don't have to do this. Let me go back. I'm still inside this function. I need to go out, and here I will call this set total. Here I'll pass cart total. So cart total is actually total price, or I can say this is a function, just a function, and here I need to pass total. Total should contain that cart total. Actually, this should contains actually what I'm saying here is, we go here, I cart total. It should contains this thing. So here should actually contain this total price, contain this product quantity, currency code, currency symbol. Okay, these all are not there, still not there, right? So somehow we need to find those all things. So we will have something like total, and there we will actually need product quantity. We need this product quantity. We haven't calculated it yet, so we don't have it. Okay, let's say currently I will write just, we'll do that actually. Product quantity is, let's say, 2. I'm just writing it myself. Okay, so let's say this is also available. So we have total price. This is fine. We have total price. We need currency code. So we don't have currency code yet, but currency code will be available from the product itself. But for now, I will just type static currency code. Let's say USD, and currency format as well. We need currency format or currency symbol. Okay, this may be like anything. So for USD, it will be $. So now I have this total. So now I can set this total. I can now call this function set total, and now I will pass total here. So I don't have to go out because I have access of total inside this function here now. Okay, in this way we will update total. From here we are using set total, calling set total. It will update total. Total is actually here inside this cart context. The total from here is updated. So it will be reflected throughout our application actually. So we created one function which will calculate. We created one cart total function which will do everything regarding cart. Okay, you can say update cart or something like that as well. But we still don't know how to calculate product quantity, how to calculate currency code, how to calculate currency symbol, right? These are really simple, but this is something you can think. I think you can just tell me, how can I calculate to product quantity? Products is already containing quantity. Let's say I have in cart 2 products. All right. And one product is having 2 quantity, and one product is having, let's say I have in cart 3 products. Okay. And one product is having 2 quantity, and another product is having just 1 quantity. So I have 3 quantity total, right? How can I calculate this 3 quantity here? I need to actually have number 3 here in product quantity at that case. These are already available in products. I can do once again reduce, right? Previously I did it with price, now I'm doing it with quantity, isn't it? So I'll write product.reduce, and in that reduce function, I will just actually add the quantity. This is the same thing now. So this is the first argument, and second argument is just 0. And here, whatever we will get is those products. Products will be of type, once again, this will be of type iCart product, array of iCart product. And And now we will calculate the product quantity, right? What should we do? And we need one more thing, right? The first one is the current product, and second one is the, you can say, total quantity. And now I can calculate total quantity here. And total quantity, not here, total quantity. This is like sum actually, right? So initially it will be 0. So total quantity plus, we need to sum it with the product quantity. Product, do we have product? So this is product actually, is an every product. So this is not array actually now. This is just a product, right? Single product. So we need to write product dot quantity. Something is wrong here. Operator plus cannot apply to iCard product number. So yeah, we are not able to sum it here, but we want to do it in this way. So can you see, can you tell me what is the issue there while adding this product quantity together?
You need
I
to
think
say what type it is.
Actually we didn't do it correctly, right? Here sum will be the first parameter, and current product will be the second parameter. We are doing in opposite way actually. Total quantity, this should be first parameter here. So let's go. Okay, we'll go all the way here. I think there is some typo. Okay, product dot quantity. Let me first complete this one. And now what we should do is, this is the first parameter actually, first parameter, and product is the second parameter. This is what we need to do actually. This is the current product actually. So this is the total quantity. Now it is fine. So in this way we calculate the total quantity. These are product quantity. Now we can update this product quantity. This is coming from here. Okay, now you need to think about these two, currency code and currency symbol. If these are done, then we can use this card total function. We can actually call this card total function from somewhere. Okay, then we will actually send it from here together with total, and we will call it from somewhere. Somewhere is actually here. When I click on add to cart, we need to call this cart total function. Okay, so and just see if you can write some function here as well. This is regarding open and closing the cart. Okay, so let's see tomorrow if we can just use this function and add one function here as well, and as well as complete this one as well regarding total. So we need to actually complete these three functions. These are hooks actually. Use total is a hook, use cart is a hook, use product cart is a hook. These are three hooks. So these are related to cart actually. So for product context, we already have a hook which is completed. We want to do something more here, but it is regarding fetching the products. We have already fetched the product. We want to actually add in cart. So tomorrow what we will do is, when I click on add to cart, that pop-up should come from right to here. And it should actually show me all the product that I added in the cart, the total quantity of the product, total price of the product. It should show me those information in the cart. All right, everyone. So can we end everything for today here, and let's discuss for a few things that you felt confusing. So it seems like we are doing something, but we are actually not using it, right? That's why it is not making more sense. So we are creating function here. We are calculating product quantity, creating cart total function. We are creating this use total hook. Why can't we create everything inside use cart, right? Everything can be created inside here. yeah, we can do everything related, everything can be done inside use cart, but that will actually make this file little bigger, and this is actually not this is not the good practice to do. So something related to cart will be done here. Something related to cart means related to opening and closing the cart, only opening and closing the cart. Okay, and when you want to actually calculate something regarding products in the cart, we will do it here. When we actually want to calculate something regarding total in the cart, like total price, total quantity, right, we'll do it in use total hook. Later you will realize when we call those things from here, we are going to call those hooks from actually here, product.tsx. We want to use everything here. Okay, we want to see if it is in cart or not. So tomorrow we will complete this part and we will integrate here. And once this is completed, everything will be done easily. We can integrate here in the product, and we have another folder, right? Let me give you that one as well. So currently we only have product here, but this is inside products, right? Let's create another file inside this products folder, product.tsx. This is for displaying all the products. Okay, so make this smaller. You can just get initial JSX code, right? Initial JSX code can be obtained from here. Actually, you can go here and you can go to components. You can go to products. You can go to products. You know how to write JSX. It's really simple. I already did it previously. That's why I'm just getting this whole thing, but I'll remove the dynamic part from there. So currently we don't have, we have models actually. So let me remove and try to type it again. VS Code should give me some suggestion. It is coming from model here. And here we don't have a style. Okay, let's create a style. Style.ts, and style is the style related to products. It's really simple actually. When you go here, this is really simple. CSS grid things. Okay, so style is already here, but we don't have products. Okay, so I cannot do this now because now I cannot pass this because we don't have products. So let me remove it for now. And product is accepting, missing the type key number, but required. Okay. Okay, when I go to product, here, this product, right? This product, it is not accepting anything. Let me remove it because it hasn't actually imported the correct product. This is coming from here actually. Okay, you can actually convert it into relative, absolute URL. I'm just writing @ in components, writing products, writing this product. It is coming from here. So product. Now let's see. Okay. In type item, let me remove it from here. And once again, key prop for element is missing. Property products is missing in type. Okay. Don't worry about the missing part for now, because we haven't actually done properly here. So when you want to render product, then we want to pass something from here. That's why it is not working there. So this is the initial JSX, and we have the CSS here. And we want to add we want to give it a life. It is static things right now. It is static. There is no dynamic things happening here. There is no dynamic things happening here as well. So tomorrow what we will do is we will get something from context. Here as well, we will get something from context. And then when I click on add to cart, the cart should come from right to left here. And it should have some information about this product in the cart, about total quantity in the cart, total price in the cart. Okay, so we will do this from here. So maybe just try to fix something here. something is not working, right? We don't have anything here. Just write RFC for now to make it workable. We need to return something. It is saying like you cannot return div elements from here. You need to return something else. Okay, we will complete this use card hook, and we will complete this as well. Maybe you can just try in. Okay, it is referencing to itself. Why is that? Product. Okay, product. And I think we need to go and access this product from here. Products, and inside products we have a folder name. It is not actually working properly. That's why it is having that issue. Inside product we have products. Okay, now there is no issue, because in product later we will accept something here, and it will also not work at that time. Let's say test something like that. Now it will not work here. Okay, we'll do that later. So for now I don't have anything like that. Now everything is working. And where is this products coming from? Products is coming while we are rendering something. Now let's finally render that product here, products here. Okay, then we will see multiple products. Instead of rendering these products here, sorry, actually product here, single product here, we'll render multiple products. It is coming from here, and we'll activate this one now. Now we need to send products, right? Because when I go to products, it is accepting those products. So here I need to pass those products. Okay, now once again see, when I go here, it is accepting products of type iprop, but it is getting those numbers. So finally let's go and get the real products. I think I copied it previously in some location, use total maybe, but I can go here and get some products from there. Yeah, I can go to the static file here and JSON. These are the products actually. These are all the products. So for now, I just want to store it in some temporary location. Maybe I can call them. I can call them data. So here I can have a folder name, or I can say static products. These are static products. So in there, let's have this products.js file. TS file actually, and I'll paste everything here. These are all products. Okay, so this is not good. These are only products. Can remove this two curly brace from here. Okay, assuming that this should work, but it should be equal sign here. Now it should format. Okay, this is just a name. I can export with const keyword. Okay, now I need to remove this. Okay, now we have all the products here. These are all the products. What I will do is I will go to components and app. I need actual products now. These are dummy products. Actual products are coming from this static product folder. Now let's import that. Import actual products. See, it is coming from here. Now when I save it, actual product will go there. Actual product will go inside products. This is actual product. Now we are mapping it. Okay, something is not working here. I can go inside console and it says not working. Let me stop it and do it manually once again. Okay, so oh yeah, I think when I copied the style.ts in the import portion, I need to actually do this. I need to write this line actually. So here, right here actually. Let me save it. Run this once again. Okay, now it is working. Something is not good here. We'll see and fix that error. Now see, we have all the real products coming. So this is our static text. That's why we can see static text there. But since our database is continuing, we can call this database for now. Our one database, right? In our one database here, in static products, we have like how many products? Oh, you can just count them off, and altogether those products will be here. But we don't have appropriate name for now. We need to actually do it dynamically here. We need to do that. Okay, that's why for now you can see static text here, hello from product component. Instead, what can you do? For example, let's say title. Let's say you want to actually have title. What is the title of the product? Title of the product is here. Actually, inside is an every product we have title. So we already have access to the product here, access to the product, but let's see, we haven't passed product from here. So your job is, you have products, right? Just try to pass product here, try to accept product here, and try to print title. And your title should appear somewhere here. All right, you can remove this static portion for me. Yeah, let's end it here, and let's resume tomorrow from here. Okay, guys. Do you have some confusion, question, anything? I think I missed everything, right? many confusions are arising in your mind. Yeah, I think do you want some demo, right? For example, at least just print title here, and maybe you can do rest of the other things.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think that would
Gaurav,
be
we'll give
helpful.
it a try.
Okay, just try. Yeah, let me just print only title then. Maybe it will help you. What you will need to do is inside. Okay, I have same name. That's why it is creating confusion previously. Okay, I need to make this products actually. Okay, these are products. This is a single product. So what you need to do inside products is you need to pass here P. P means product actually. You can write product here as well. Okay, so it is saying not used product. Now it is used. Now I will pass product actually. Product equals to the value is also product. Now I'm passing product. I need to accept it as well. Now I need to accept that product. Now I need to type it as well in TypeScript. Okay, whenever you accept something. So this product is of type I product, right? I product. So where is this coming from? It is not actually imported from anywhere, right? Maybe I can do it here. I product. Now it is imported. Okay. So now it is declared but never used. Product is available here. Now finally what you need to do is use it. Product. Now it is used. Once again there is some issue. Product doesn't exist on type iProduct. Oh, something is wrong here. Type error, right? How can I type this product actually? Product. This product is of type iProduct. I need to do it here instead of going outside, right? This product is of type iProduct. So now it is not working. iProduct is declared, never used. Product is missing. So something is wrong while I'm typing here, right? So can you give me some suggestion? For example, if I write any here, it shouldn't show me any error. So title is declared but never used. We will use it. But you need to type it here, okay? Because this product is of type iProduct here. So you need to import this iProduct there and type it. Type the product. But you can write any, it will also work. but that is not a good practice. Now here you can see when you write any, no suggestion, right? There is no suggestion that we are getting here. So it should be of type I product. Actually, what you need to do is, previously I was doing inside here. This is not a good way. I was just writing I product directly. Actually, this is object, right? An object structuring should be made here. And now I need to write I product here. And I need to now import the interface I product. Now it should work. No error here. Now see, previously no TypeScript support. With any there was no suggestion. Now when I write dot, there is suggestion. Now I can get any property here. Now I want title. Let me save it. I'll get appropriate title now. See, each and every product is having their own title now.
Nice.
So yeah, you can do it for, we can do the same thing. Maybe you can display price of each and every product here. Maybe try displaying image as well. Do we have image of the product here in the JSON file, the static file? For now we don't have any image, right? Maybe you can display some random image here. Maybe similar, same image for each and every product. Let's try it, and we'll start it from here tomorrow. And when I click on add to product, it should open that cart from right to left. It should have that cart here, and we should see something on the cart. All right, maybe I think it will help you now. Just try it, and we'll just resume it from here tomorrow. Right, so let's end this session here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks guys. I'll just commit this code and you can get this code from GitHub. Yeah, thanks for joining. I'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Yeah, goodbye, everyone. Have a good day. Good night.
Thank you, Gorak. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thank you.